Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I did a one brand tutorial on this look using only Rimmel London products. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. It's 7 a.m. and I'm exhausted. This is the only time I was able to sneak in here and start filming. So, no judging with my puffy eyes and my crazy hair. Oh, I'm tired, you guys. Anyways, I'm really excited. So let's dig into all the goodies. I have a ton of new Rimmel London and a few that I already owned, so I thought, what the heck? Why not just do a full face? I have the primer right here. This is the Lasting Finish Breathable Primer. I've had this staring at me for a few months. Most of this stuff, I picked it up when I was on vacation. So, just kind of looks like a lotion. I'm a big fan of one of their primers. I think it's the one with the red cap. That one was really nice. Okay. Ultra lightweight skin perfecting primer. It feels good. It's kind of like a moisturizer. My face looks like it has a nice glow to it. It's nice. So my first impression on this so far, I actually really like it. Now what I've been dying to try is this Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable long wear foundation, and this does have SPF 20, and I got the shade 200 Soft Beige. I've only heard one other person talk about this foundation, and this was a couple of months ago when it launched. Very cool. So look at the wand, you guys. I remember that review that I watched. It did have this cool applicator. I had completely forgotten. I haven't opened it. Have no idea if it's my shade or not, but we're just gonna put it on my face because I'm excited. Ooh, this is cool. The Physicians Formula foundation has a similar one, but the applicator is a little bit different. This one is like bigger and super soft. I'm gonna add a little bit more foundation. This is a little too tan for me, but that's okay. We're gonna fix it by blending it down the neck and adding concealer. Now, I don't know about 25 hours. I don't think I'm gonna wear this for 25 hours. I've used actually all three of their other foundations. The Stay Matte I used when I first got into makeup, and I had no idea that matte foundations were not good for dry skin. So that's when I first started. Then I tried the one with the red cap. I really liked that one. And then they came out with the one with the blue cap that's targeted for dry skin, and oh my god, I love that one. I haven't repurchased it just because I have so many foundations still, but that one is actually on my list. I'm just using my Stands Out beauty sponge to blend this out, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. I've been testing this out. I have a review coming. Probably after this video it'll be up. So with this sponge, I got like medium coverage. I feel like you can see the primer peeking through, which is really nice. So I'm going to layer it, and I'm going to go in with the brush just to see, because I'm curious. Got a lot of breakouts right now. I fell asleep with my makeup a couple times this week, which is totally bad, and I know, I know. I actually haven't done a full face or a one brand tutorial in over a year. I did a Wet n Wild one, and I was like doing first impressions in that video too. So I'm excited to be doing this one, especially because I love Rimmel London. It's one of my favorite drugstore brands. I was gonna do a full face of first impressions, but I had so many new Rimmel London products that I was like, why don't I just check my collection, and I'm sure I can do a full face of just Rimmel London. And literally the only thing I had to go buy was a mascara and brow products. because I'm telling you guys, I love their products. So I had so many things. I do have a new concealer from them. This is the Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable lightweight medium coverage concealer in 100 Fair. So this is what it looks like. I do have their other one. I just actually bought it a couple weeks ago. It was on clearance. So I don't know if they're replacing the old concealer with this one, but I really did like the other one. So we're gonna see. This one is a sponge tip little applicator, which is kind of cool. I've never tried a concealer with a sponge tip. Let's see. Ooh, okay. It's nice and bright. We're gonna blend that out in a minute. I do like the shade. I do also have a new powder. I love the Match Perfecting powder with the blue cap, but now I have the Stay Matte Mattifying Loose Powder. This one comes in a purple cap. I'm hoping I like this one as well, because this one says Stay Matte. It kind of makes me think it's a loose powder form of the pressed powder Stay Matte powder, which I actually really love as well. So I'm excited to try this. Comes with a cute little powder puff, and it's purple right here. Oh, it's so cute. But I never use those. So that's what it looks like on the inside. It just has the little sifter, I think is what it's called. So I'm just trying to peel the sticker up. Okay, so I got it open. And I'm just going to put some on my lid. This is what I normally always do. It just makes it easier. Okay. So I have about that much powder. Now this one, compared to my other one, looks like it has a little bit of color even though it's translucent. So we're gonna see, because this looks like it has a little bit of a pink undertone. Hopefully it's not too crazy. Alright, so I'm just gonna let that sit for about a minute or two. Oh, I just remembered I have some cream contour sticks. I shouldn't have put on my powder. Oh well. It's okay, I'll make it work. Okay. So it's not leaving a weird color, which I'm loving. And this is just a brush I bought off of eBay. So I'm super matte. I'm going to add a little bit of my hydrating cactus spray. I'm really excited about these as well. These are all brand new. Well, they're new to me. They've been out for a while now. And I don't have a setting spray from Rimmel. They don't have that in the States yet, so that's why I used my cactus spray. But I'm super excited for these, you guys. I love cream contouring. I can't believe I powdered before, but I think the spray helped. So I'm going to swatch these really quick for you guys, and then I'm going to pick which one I want to contour with today. So this is what it looks like, you guys. This is in the shade Light, and on one side you have your contour and the other side you have your highlighter, which is super cool. I do have all three shades. So here we have Light, and in the center we have Medium, and then over here we have Deep. These are so creamy, you guys. I feel like Light and Medium are very similar. The highlighters are very different, but I think today I'm going to use the dark one to contour, and then I'm going to use the light highlighter shade. You guys know I'm obsessed with my Wet n Wild contour stick. Oh, it's so creamy. I'm so excited. So I'm hoping I love these just as much, because I haven't found another cream contour stick that I love as much as that one. And these were affordable. Like, everything from Rimmel London is so affordable. I'm just gonna go in with this e.l.f. small stipple brush to blend everything. Oh, my hair. So let's see. I've actually only heard one person talk about these as well. I feel like not a lot of people talk about Rimmel London, at least not a lot of the people that I follow, and I don't know why. I'm obsessed with their products. It's a really nice formula because it's blending out really good. I do normally blend out my cream products with with a sponge, but I didn't want to mess with the powder, so that's why I'm just using the stippling brush since it didn't have any water or anything on it. I didn't want to compromise the powder getting cakey or anything like that. My nose is looking a little weird though right now that I blended it. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's like coming off my nose. It's not cute. So I'm gonna try and pat it down with my finger. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, so I'm just gonna rub it off really quick. Jeez, my nose is red. And I'm just gonna blend whatever foundation I have on my brush. Let's move on to the brows. So I have two brow products that I picked up. I have the Professional Eyebrow Pencil, and then I also have the Brow This Way Lightweight Gel. I've never tried Rimmel London brow products, so I'm nervous and excited all at the same time. I do really love brow pencils, so I'm excited I was able to find a brow pencil. And this one is just like a traditional pencil that you sharpen. The formula is not too creamy or waxy, which I love, because when it's like that, it just slides all over the place. It's like a good consistency, and I do like the shade. It was very easy to do the outline on the bottom of my brow. It's like shaping the brow hairs I had on the top, which I love. And I didn't blend the contour right here. Sorry, I'm looking like a hot mess. Okay, so let's see how it does at the front of my brow. It's nice. I'm used to using a spoolie, so I'm gonna quickly just use the little brush that it comes with and see if it like disperses the product like a spoolie would. Holy crap, you guys. This is really nice. Wow. I almost feel like I don't need to set this. So that's one eyebrow done, and then the other one not. Oh, you guys, this is really nice. I didn't think I was gonna like it since it was a pencil that you sharpen, but the formula is really, really good. Let's try the brow gel really quick. It's not too goopy, and the spoolie is actually small, which I can really appreciate because I don't have super thick brows. Jeez, I feel like I don't even have to go back in. Like, it already shaped them so nice. I'm gonna just fluff them up in the front. I like them to look a little fluffy. Why don't I ever hear anybody talk about Rimmel brow products? I think that's why I was a little bit skeptical, because I never hear anybody talk about their brow products. These are really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my other brow really quick. Alright, so I have both brows on now. Let's move on to the eyes. I got their new eyeshadow palette. This is the Magnifies Color Edition, and let me open it so the lid does not blind you guys. Hopefully you guys can still see better like this. But I have used this eyeshadow palette once already, and I do own the other three. I'm obsessed. I love those. I've talked about the other eyeshadow palettes in previous videos, but I want to play with the colorful one a little bit more. I'm going to dip into this palette first for setting my eyelid and my transition shade, and it's the Keep Calm and Wear Gold palette. I'm going to just take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to set my lid with this shade right here. And then with the same palette, I'm going to go in with this one right here and use that as my transition shade, and I'm going to use the same brush. Just going to take a flat shader brush. Let's put this beautiful like burnt orange metallic shade all over my lid, and I'm not going to wet it or anything. Oh, do you guys see that? That's so pretty. god, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the transition shade that I used. I did get a tiny little bit of fallout, like right in the inner corner. Not a big deal. For me anyways, it's not a big deal. I want to add this gold that's in the palette. Let me see. I haven't swatched. Oh my god, it's so gorgeous. It's so freaking pretty. Wow. I think I'm just going to use my finger and put it in the center. It's so gorgeous. Wow. Do you guys see that? Love, love, love. I'm going to take this tiny brush that comes in the palette, and I'm just going to blend above it, like to soften my crease a little bit. So I'm going to go into this really deep purple shade over here. It's a matte shade, and I'm going to use this same little brush that came in the palette. I'm just going to deepen it up a tiny little bit. I'm actually going to add more gold, and instead of keeping it in the center, I'm bringing it all the way out to the outer corner. Okay, so for the brow bone, I'm going to go back into this palette over here. Oop. The Keep Calm and Wear Gold. And I'm going to use this shade right here for the inner corner and the brow bone. I'm just going to add the transition shade that I used on my lower lash line. And the plum color, I'm going to focus it on the outer part of the lower lash line. And now I'm going to take the shade I used all over my lid. I'm going to take this Scandalized Waterproof Kohl Kajal in the shade Nude from Rimmel, obviously. And just pop that on my waterline really quick. So I'll be right back. I'm going to do bronzer now to set the cream contour that I did use. I have the natural bronzer in Sun Bronze. This is actually a really great bronzer from the drugstore. I'm just going to set everywhere. I'm using an Ulta Beauty powder brush. And then I'm going to deepen it up a little bit with this sculpting palette that I have. This is the Golden Bronze. I'm just focusing on the highest part. Now what I'm going to do is just take a clean brush and blend, because it's looking a little harsh. And from the same sculpting palette, I'm going to use the blush that's in here. Now I'm going to highlight. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Duo contour stick in the light. And I'm just going to apply it straight onto my finger. And to set the cream highlighter, I actually picked up this Magnifies, I guess it's a single shadow, is that all it's called? In the shade Gold Record. I just bought this, and it just looked like this really beautiful gold color. So, sorry, I'm not trying to flip you guys off. I just thought it would be nice to add a little bit of gold on top of the highlighter. I'm just lightly doing it. I just want to give it a really pretty gold undertone, just because I think it goes better with the eye look than to just have a super pale highlighter. And it's an eyeshadow, so remember, there's no rules in makeup. You can turn eyeshadows into highlighters. I actually asked you guys on Twitter to recommend a mascara because I've never tried Rimmel mascaras. And quick shout out to you, Lourdes. This is the one I picked up per your recommendation. This is the Scandalized mascara. Plumps every lash. Max density brush. Unstoppable volume. I'm all about the volume. And I got black 001. I love how bright this packaging is. I like how it's not a super wet formula. this lip liner. I do not know the name of it because it's completely rubbed off, but it's just a nude shade in the 049 Natural. And I'm going to pair it with the Stay Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Mocha. So this is the completed look, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and go comb my hair, change my shirt, and I'll be right back to give you my thoughts on everything. Okay guys, so I'm back. Let me go ahead and give you my thoughts, at least on the new products that I tried out. The primer, I actually really like it. I think if you have normal or dry skin, you're gonna like this just because it's such a luminous, creamy, hydrating primer. So that one I really enjoyed. I actually really like the foundation as well. I just need to play with it a little bit more just because the shade does not match me, obviously, and sometimes that can throw me off, but I do like the formula. The only issues I'm kind of having with the foundation right now are the smile line creasage situation, but that always happens. The powder, to be honest, was not my favorite. I prefer the Match Perfecting one a little bit better. I feel like this powder will be great if you have oily skin. I'm still going to play with it a little bit more because I am on the drier side. Sometimes powders don't always work for me the first time. The concealer, I like the consistency of this and the coverage, but I really like the applicator. I thought it was really cool that it was a little sponge tip. These Insta-Duo contour sticks, these were super creamy. Blended out really good. I really enjoyed the highlighter. And I feel like I need to play with the contour side a little bit more when I don't apply powder first because I feel like they will work way better. But I did really love the way they blended out, was really good. They were just really easy to work with. The mascara, actually I do like it. It didn't really give me a lot of volume, but it did lengthen, and it's very black, so I will be using this. The eyeshadow, you guys, this was really nice. I like how it worked with the cream highlighter. I think that it just added a really nice golden touch to it, and I can see myself using this all the time. And the brow products. The brow products are probably two of my favorites out of all the new products I tried today. They really surprised me. I love this little pencil and the brow gel. So the shade Dark Brown has a little bit of warmth to it, and I actually really like that. The brow gel was not too goopy. The wand was a really good size. My brows look really nice. I think they look nice. And everything else I already had in my collection. I've already used and I already love it, so that's why I'm not really recapping on everything. I'm just talking about the products I kind of tried out for the first time today, so like a little mini first impression. It was my second time trying out this particular eyeshadow palette, the Color Edition. And I do like it. Some of the shades can be a little bit more on the powdery side, but all you gotta do is tap your brush and they will be perfectly fine. I do like the look that I ended up creating. I didn't think I was gonna create something like this, but I actually really like it. I thought I was gonna play with the blue, but maybe next time. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. If you have any questions about the products I used in today's video, go ahead and leave it down below. Let me know if you would like to see another one brand tutorial and which brand you would like to see. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!